was something I forgot. Hey y'all, it's Alirien, and welcome to the Wednesday stream. We are shirted appropriately. Hi! Hello! How are you? My camera, shifted slightly when I took the lens cap off. There we go. There we go. So yes, we are playing more Tears of the Kingdom, and as you will have seen from your notification, if you are on mobile, we are also raising money. Now, if you're familiar with charity streams on Twitch, sorry, the red pepper flakes from my reheated dinner, hardcore multitasking, that is fine. That is fine. I appreciate you just having the stream on and being here. I get it. I totally get it. Thank you for being here, though. If y'all are familiar at all with how charity streams usually work here on Twitch, you know that there's usually a donate button, there's usually a goal bar somewhere on the screen, there's usually a donation link for anybody who's on mobile. However, the charity in question for today is not on Twitch's list, but I want to raise money for them regardless. So I am promoting them. I am asking that anyone who can and is able, please go to their site and donate. I'm not asking to be connected to the donations and whatever. I think if everyone who is able even just donates $1, it will mean a lot. I have already donated to them today, and I plan at the end of this month to donate 10% of everything I earn through Patreon, through Twitch, through my shop. That includes tarot book reading bookings and revenue at Maker Faire. But we are raising for this month for Operation Airdrop. Operation Airdrop is a nonprofit that is currently one of several organizations involved in the recovery effort for Hurricane Helene in Florida, Georgia, Tennessee, South and North Carolina, and any other area of Appalachia that has also been hit. There are two commands which are listed in the title of the stream, somewhere down here. It is Command Donate and Command Charity. Command Donate will bring up the donation link. Command Charity will bring you to the landing page for their Hurricane Helene and endeavors and efforts. So if you want to learn more about what they're doing, you can use Command Charity. The main thing I wanted to say, now that everybody's back from the ad break, I am incredibly disappointed in the media coverage of this. I am appalled at how long it took for the dedicated organizations and not the nonprofits like Airdrop or anybody else. I'm talking about FEMA. I'm talking about the state first responders. I'm talking about the local authorities. I am incredibly disappointed in how long it took for them to respond. North Carolina declared emergency and then did nothing until noon on Sunday. FEMA didn't show up until Monday morning. Tennessee is trying to tell people not to come help and not to send out donations that they haven't asked for because it's going to complicate things. But the longer people wait, the more the people in those areas are going to suffer. Helene has been Florida and Appalachia's Katrina. And having seen what happened in Katrina, I live in Louisiana, in case you missed that memo, this is unacceptable. Florida was prepared because Florida's used to hurricanes. They were actually fairly prepared. They still were devastated. But no one warned Appalachia how bad they could be hit. These people don't have flood insurance. These people do not have hurricane insurance. They were not prepared. And the rest of the country wants to ignore what is happening. And it sickens me. It angers me, if you can't already tell. I'm tired of our national media outlets only caring about hurricanes that are approaching our country until they make landfall. The second they make landfall, they divert all their attention to other things. They would rather talk about our presidential election and show off everything going on in Hollywood. And whenever all of us ask for help who live in these hurricane affected areas, their initial response is just, why do you still live where hurricanes hit? Why don't you just move? I'm not gonna leave my home just because of a natural phenomena that makes it a little difficult sometimes. Or a lot difficult. Would you ask every single person who lives on the San Andreas Fault in California to pick up and move? No, you wouldn't. Are you gonna ask every single person who lives in the Midwest and is affected by tornadoes in Tornado Alley to pick up and move? Because their issue is much less predictable than ours. No, you're not gonna do that. You're not gonna ask the people of the Northeast or up in the Dakotas to move away just because of the blizzards. You're not gonna ask Hawaii to move because they have volcanoes. Stop telling us we should move because of hurricanes. How about trying to actually help instead of looking at us like we're idiots for continuing to live somewhere that is affected by a natural disaster every now and then? Stop ignoring the problem. Do something that helps. That rant was directed at the media and the officials that are currently in power who have done nothing. For the rest of you, there are things you can do, even if you don't have a private helicopter that you can fly out into the areas to pick people up and evacuate them to safer places. Even if you're not part of the Cajun Navy with big pickup trucks and boats. Even if you're not part of the National Guard or you don't work at FEMA or whatever the case may be. If you're just somebody who cannot afford to go out to these areas and physically help, you might still be able to donate to charities like Operation Airdrop. Every dollar counts because it's a dollar towards supplies that they can provide to the people who need this relief and this recovery. It's a dollar toward the gas and the logistics that allow Airdrop to be able to go help people. There are plenty of other nonprofits out there as well. This is the one that I have picked because I know it is trustworthy, but there are plenty of other options out there as well. Do some research. I know the American Red Cross is raising money. There's iffy things about the Red Cross here and there, but they are raising money. There's a cosplayer that I follow who's raising for them. There's a GoFundMe. I've actually shared a couple things in my Instagram story of various ways that you can help. Red Threaded is donating 10% of all of their proceeds in October to relief efforts. Asta Darling shared a GoFundMe for relief efforts, so there's information from her in there. I think it's Brandon Van Hook or Vanderhook is the cosplayer that is raising on behalf of American Red Cross. There's a bunch. So if you would like to give to Operation Airdrop, we're running this, I'm going to be promoting them throughout the entire month of October. That is command donate and command charity in the chat to learn more or to donate. Don't forget, if you cannot give one of the specific amounts that there is a preset button for, there is an other button. If everybody who tunes in gives just $1, that's better than nothing. I do not have a set goal we are trying to reach. There's no bar or button built into Twitch because Twitch doesn't know who Operation Airdrop is, which is really sad, but every dollar counts. And as I said, 10% of everything I earn through all of my avenues of revenue this month will also be donated at the end of the month. All of that said, sorry, again, having lived my whole life in a place that gets affected by hurricanes, it is breaking my heart and angering me to watch some of these areas, having been hit so hard, get almost nothing from the organizations that the established bodies that could have done something if they had acted before the storm hit. Unfortunately, those bodies chose not to act. So it's up to the nonprofits and private citizens until these bodies are actually put into action. I'm gonna stop ranting about that. Sorry, my throat's all grody tonight. I will be munching a little bit through the stream. I'll probably put y'all on a Gardic break while I finish that, just to help myself simmer down. But we're gonna do our oracle reading. We have the Halloween oracle. I'm probably going to bounce between this one and the Edgar Allan Poe deck and the Nightmare Before Christmas deck this month because it is October. It's spoopy season. Let's see what the oracle has for us this evening. And we are playing Tears tonight. As a reminder, I mentioned a couple times in the charity spiel, but I do offer personal tarot readings through my website. They start at $8. I tried to drop. We have jack-o'-lantern, which means protection. I think that's appropriate. I'm gonna be clearing my throat all night, so I'm sorry if that sort of sound annoys you. Oh Jack, let me carve my protection. Shine your fire outward. Evil rejection and reflection. Halloween wouldn't be the same without the carving of pumpkins into scary jack-o'-lanterns, glowing menacingly from porches, dinner tables, and porches. I love when these things have typos. Glowing menacingly from porches, dinner tables, and porches everywhere. Glowing menacingly from porches and dinner tables everywhere, jacks actually have a rich history and a spiritual bent. The original term for a jack-o'-lantern was a will-o'-the-wisp, which is an old British term. The will-o'-the-wisp was a small bundle of sticks used as a flame or torch. The Celts, the Irish, and those living in the Scottish Highlands all carved winter vegetables. Not just pumpkins, but also parsnips, carrots, or beets. Turnips as well. The time around Samhain, or Halloween, was of course when the Fae and goblins were said to be roaming wild, and so the lanterns were intended to be both scary, to scare off the undesirable, and to light the way in the dark for those you wanted to give safe guidance. Today, carving pumpkin jack-o'-lanterns has become an art in itself and a true icon of Halloween. Intricate designs, both scary and funny, can be found in almost every home that celebrates the holiday. Both electric light and candles now illuminate the inside of the lanterns. Know that you are protected and that you are capable of creating the life that you want, and the universe supports you in this should Jack shine his light upon you. Boundaries are important to teach people how to treat us, and drawing this card indicates that you may wish to renew the ones you have or establish fresh ones. Having pulled the jack-o'-lantern, we are protected and we are reminded that we are capable of creating and manifesting that which we desire in our lives, and we are fully protected in our efforts to do so by the universe and the spirits that watch us. And it's also a reminder to establish and maintain your personal boundaries with others around you, which I think is definitely an important thing. I think that also means holding other people to their promises, their responsibilities, and to keeping their own boundaries when they establish theirs. I am definitely gonna put y'all on Gardic while I finish eating here. I need to copy the link. I have the music off. Let me switch here. Alright, I am back. I need to turn off the Gardic music because it's gonna drive me nuts. Okay, I am fed, I am lipsticked up, we're liquored up, and lagered down. I'm not liquored up, but that is a song that came to mind when I said I was lipsticked up. Might be going to Maker Fair. Cool! Well, I will be glad to see you. I did get the official update. The fair is running from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. on the 19th. I will post about it again when we're closer to, and as soon as I know where I am in the library, I will also post that, so keep an eye on my Instagram on October 19th if y'all are coming to Maker Fair and want to come see me. And that is the main EBR library on Goodwood Boulevard in Baton Rouge. So come and say hi that day if you are free. I believe it is a free event, so I don't think you have to buy tickets or buy admission to get in, because it's just like any other day at the library, except there's a big old fair of people making things and showing off various crafts and hobbies, etc. So we are gonna switch over the place where Mid-City, yeah, same building as Mid-City Micro, for those of you who know that one. We're gonna get tiers going here. And again, for any of you who've just joined, we are raising money for Operation Airdrop this evening. Oh, hang on, I gotta take my headphones off to put my glasses on. Whoops, wrong button. So I was playing some Hades the other night on my PS4, and I've been playing the Switch so much that I kept using the X button as the B button and the circle button as the A button. And now that I've reacclimated to the PlayStation controller, I just hit the B button thinking it was the X button. Oh, I've got my controllers mixed up. Oh, that's annoying. Okay. What do I have? I have 50 something in rupees. Let's see here. Loud and low flying airplane. Hello? Let me go check out what they've got in the way of armor over here. And we're gonna do just like we did with Breath of the Wild, where every shrine I come across as I'm running around, I will go ahead and stop and go through it. And I'm gonna try to alternate between heart containers and stamina vessels. What do we have here? We have the Hylian hood. Hylian tunic, Hylian trousers. Okay. Do I have anything that's worth selling? Which is definitely a more difficult task to decide here. Who dat? Is that a Bumble? Do you want to come in here, Bumble? Your bed is back in the kitchen. Well, you can come in here. Come on. Hi. Hello. I think I have a bit of a post-nasal drip starting, y'all. Oh, but in good news, here, I'll come sit down as I say this. In good news, so I had posted on social that my sewing machine had to get serviced recently, and I wasn't sure how long it would take. But the shop got done with my machine a whole week early. He initially estimated it would take 2 weeks to fix Jerome's issues, but it only took him 1. So Jerome is back home, and we have gotten back to sewing. So yeah, good stuff. The overskirt is moving along. And I think I should have that video done on time for next week. Oh yeah, that's what I was checking. It's gonna be harder to get rid of monster parts in this one, thanks to the new fuse mechanic. So... let's see. Rito Village is the first one. So we will head, oh wait, I did this in the first one and I forgot to do it here. Lock minimap north. There we go. I like that better. I like that much better. Alright, so we will follow this road up this way and figure it out from there. Actually, ended up leaving one of the professional developments I signed up for because they wanted me to fill out a worksheet. Oh, that's so funny. Oh, I feel that's such a mood. I totally get that. Like, wait, I have to put in effort? I can't just watch a video? Fuck off. I totally get that. It's only one credit unit? Is that what CU stands for? Wait, I have to do work? No. Credit unit, okay. A Bumble! What's the matter? You wanted to come in here? Now you wanna leave? Oh. It Bumble time. It Bumble time? Already? I don't know if I should give you any of my... I guess a tiny bit of the andouille sausage would be fine. You want some sausage? Sit. Okay. Aww. You lick the sauce off my fingers? Thank you. It's a good girl. I only have 60. That's not okay. Damn it. Alright. I definitely miscounted. Okay. Yes, I know, poor Rito Village. I'm working on it. And we are on foot until I find a horse. Oh, ba-da-ba-da? Is it still in there? Oh, good lord. Okay. Hang on. I have things I need to fix. First off, is the name my horse still in here? Yes, it is. Okay. I'm gonna go rename that to say tiers. Viewer rewards, points. Mark 9 as complete. Okay. Okay, we will delete 7. Add new challenge. Crafting stream 10. This is the first stream of the month. Holy crap. I don't need a description. We will do 15,000 points. You'll have 30 days to do it. Create and start. So there's that. And we edit this one to say Tears of the Kingdom instead of Breath of the Wild. Alright, there we go. Alrighty, fixed it. So, we have another crafting stream community challenge available. Y'all have 30 days to raise the points for that. The maximum any one person can give per day is 2,000. Well, I think it's per stream, actually. So I did pick up both rupees, yeah? Yeah? Okay. We're definitely gonna get in a fight with these goblins. Because they're definitely gonna spot me. Well, maybe not. Apparently not. I will also, instead of trying to get all the towers at once, like I did in Breath of the Wild, I will do the towers as I enter new regions. We'll spread those out a little bit more. Bramble. Don't do this. Don't be whiny, baby. Dead. Everything? Was it just a bunch of fire fruit? So it would seem. Oh boy! A bumble hath been collected. Oh boy, it's you again. Alright. Oops. There we go. Actually. That's where I put it last time. Damn it. Hey, it won't fit. Bastard. Well, it kind of works, actually. See, that is now the problem. It's gonna attach too low. Oh wait, it did the thing. It did the thing I wanted it to. Okay. We're in business. Alright, now we're gonna do this. Ah. You asshole. It's fine. That's not gonna work. That's not gonna work, is it? Is there a big fuck off rock nearby? There's a mushroom. And a hoe. Dr. Barbarian, thank you for putting some points into that crafting stream. I appreciate you. There's a rock. rock, lays it down more. So it hopefully doesn't slide anywhere. Attempt letting go. Hey, it worked! Okay! That wasn't as harebrained as I thought. Welcome back from your side quest, adventurers. I'm gonna start calling them side quests. Welcome back from that side quest, adventurers. I hope you were successful. We have just completed fixing the sign. Well, we completed the contraption to allow him to fix the sign. Phenomena. Perfect! HMK118, thank you for contributing 2,000 more points to that crafting stream challenge. With your help, President Hudson is now standing proudly and firmly in place. It fills my heart with joy to see him doing so well on his own. The way my contraption had to be put in the middle of the road. Take this with my thanks. Okay. Now I have enough. Also, you must be hungry after all that hard work, right? Let me give you a little something I made myself. Ah, but I still don't feel like I thanked you enough. This is a little something from my premium collection, a special gift from me to you. I didn't do any of the Addison signs. See, they're useful though, because he gives you he pays you, and he gives you food. And most of the time the extra, the third bit is a sleepover ticket for the stables, which is useful because you don't have to pay rupees to stay a night at a stable if you ever use that function. But sometimes it's an item, like a bomb flower. It's super lucrative. Tried doing some of them and got frustrated. Yeah, there's a different trick to each one. Like, you have to kind of look at the landscape and the shape of the sign and figure out, okay, which way is this most likely gonna fall? And then use all the materials that are right there to try to prevent it falling. That's fair. That's fair. But it's a super, like, every time, when you see him, it's a super quick way, if you can figure out how to fix the sign, to get some of those items. And for the sake of getting the food and the rupees, I think it's totally worth it. Okay, so we're gonna go do that shrine up there when we get there. And that way we will have a quick travel point, because I'm gonna run back to... What is it? God damn it, wrong button every time. Lookout Landing, to go get at least the hood, so that we've got a little bit more armor. Yes, yes, run away, dear. And we don't have the camera function yet, so I'm not worried about that. Oh, dear! Burn, fucker, burn! God, that is terrifying. Sturdy, thick stick. Is that better than any of what I currently have? Yes, it is. Ooh, actually, here's what I'll do. I will drop that and take the stick. Excuse me. There we go. And now that is my strongest weapon. Ha-ha! Acorn. Rock frond. I'm so glad these are items that you can just hold on to instead of taking up a weapon spot. It's so much more useful. I have an axe. Rusty halberd. We're good. Yeah, the walking trees are probably the most terrifying thing in this game, in my opinion. No, well, okay. There is more terrifying. I will, okay. There is definitely more terrifying, but it's one of the most terrifying things. Absolutely not. I don't think y'all, yeah, y'all never even saw that message. That's great. Thank you, Twitch moderation tools, for finally catching that bullshit. Shrine time! Oh, I forgot. I was gonna... Ishodag Shrine. I already donated today, and I will be donating again at the end of the month. 10% of all revenue across all of my streams of revenue to help their efforts. Okay, I have a fan. Okay. Cool. Is there... Not here. Where's the chest? This link doesn't appear to function correctly, or maybe it's just me phone. Oh? Let me try it. Oh, it has cut off. It has cut off the link. I see now. Some of the link has decided to just be plain text. In that case, use Command Charity, and then the donate button is in the upper right corner. It's annoying, but it's what we gotta do. I was going to do something with brass. I completely forgot. Streamer portal. That's not what I wanted. Oh, that's not what I wanted either. Oh, it logged me out, damn it. That's why it redirected. Come on. I was gonna add a reaction for her whenever the commands are used. Come on, tribe. There we go. Streamer portal. Is it under avatar? No. Profile? Where do I edit the commands? All right, I need to run to the restroom. I will hopefully figure it out while y'all are on break. I will be back. Hey y'all, it's Alirien. Okay, I have returned. I still don't know how to edit the damn commands for brass. Oh geez, there it is. That one I need to actually delete. Fuck. I had like a hair or something tickling my nose. Fuck. Bonked my controller. Okay, so now brass will also react. Good lord, that took far longer than it should have. All right. Oh, there you are. I'm so glad that the auto mod is starting to catch these spam messages now. It makes my life a lot easier. That's not what I need. That's what I need. And chest. There we go. Alright, so I am going to delete, actually. Can I not? I guess I can't. Okay. I was going to try to delete the jumble messages, but it's fine. So I guess everybody just know not to use the original link. This is not going to work. Command donate or command charity in the chat. They'll pull up the same link, but it is for Operation Airdrop, for whom we are raising money. Aww. There we go. Alright. Every little bit helps, especially for Appalachia, where the vast majority of these people did not have flood insurance and never would have been told that they needed flood insurance. Is that... No, that's just like a rock or something. Okay. Yeah. That's fine, I don't need it. 20? Good lord. Okay. These are already fused, aren't they? Yeah, that's what I figured. Okay, so we will instead... Ooh, here's what I'll do. Haha! That is now my strongest weapon. Farming hobos. Oh, that's funny. Okay. Oh, that's right. Lay warp. So we can go get the hood at least. I didn't even register what I got out of that chest. I think it was an opal though. God, that last spam message that came through says likely ban evader. Like, you have to have something seriously wrong with you. If you're gonna go into somebody's stream, be an asshole, get banned, and then make a new account just to go back to their stream and keep being an asshole. Hey! The only place to shop here in Lookout Landing. I know it looks a little thrown together, but I stock a nice selection of goods. I ran a store back in my hometown, so I hope you like my place here. Oh. Nice choice. Is 70 rupees okay? I guess. It better than nothing. That's so generous of you, sir. You've made me very happy today. So now I need 130 and 120 for the tunic and trousers, respectively. Let's put it on! There we go! Alright. So, we will go back to the shrine. And continue toward Rito Village. The way the light and shadow just kind of blipped after everything had loaded. No! No, thank you! Oh, good lord. Gonna see if I can sneak up and steal his shit. But I do not need this fight right now. I'm a whole level 2 Link. We're not taking this fight right now. That tree was still looking for me, that's funny. That area. That's what I glided into in the other game from its tower. Shoot. There's a stable. So we'll go get that. And there's a beetle up the way. Oh, there's the shrine. Okay. Bargain, indeed. Mr. Run stable. One more shrine.
That no one really can erase, and they hide away from me.